Okay, oh my gosh, you're gonna hate this already because there are mouth noises. But I need the throat drop. It's, sorry, I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm not, polished and prettier so that this is an easier video to handle, but I will try to keep the throat drop in my mouth in one space. I don't remember what it's called now, but the Mayo blah blah diddy waddy hootie matabada. I'll try to get to the point. Kara Lyn, I love you. This is for you. 100%. And, anyone else who ever watches it maybe 20 years down the road and actually feels like it's beneficial for them too. But this is a message, I want to say specifically and strictly at the same time. So it used to stutter and got over it with singing. But anyway, you're amazing. I can hear my own mouth noises so loudly that I'm worried that you can hear my mouth noises. When your talk show thing really does happen and I am so looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to it, and I'm working on getting healthy so that I can do that with you. In the meantime, the world may not know who you are yet. But there are those that have never forgotten. And you have so much support, more support than you have yet to even imagine and feel, even though you can feel a lot of heavenly, energetic support from your Father in heaven and the angels and they're not the only ones who've never forgotten who you are, honey. And like I say, the world may not fully know who you are yet. I mean, there's a bunch of people all across this country that know who you are, but just not nearly as true to the depth of what you give, of all the effort and energy that you pour out and into anything and everything that you do. And no offense to, Utah and entertainment is a very different world. It doesn't matter how fabulous you are, how beautiful and talented and capable, and how good you are at organizing, and how you in the most beautifully good, magically way, make things happen and bring it together. The way you co-create with God is inspiring and astonishing and beautiful. You are powerful and intense. People here are afraid. They're afraid to clap. They're afraid to be grateful. They're afraid to verbalize. They're afraid to give people compliments. They're afraid they're going to inflate someone's ego, or they're afraid they're going to come off as if they're worshipful, or they're afraid that they'll get started talking to you and they'll be so fascinated by everything that you say that they'll never be able to leave your presence, and they'll just turn into a statue in front of you forever. I mean, I have no idea, really. But I've noticed the distinction that we've talked about between here and other places, and the point is that you're not getting paid enough physically to take care of your health physically, to be able to do all that you have done and are doing and plan to do. I mean, I had to have stroke and seizures and a broken back pretty much before I would slow down, and I And I don't even have a 2% of the skills and the lifelong lessons that you embody on a daily basis and that you put into your work and your teaching and your classes. Utah does not pay enough to support the intensity and magnanimosity. Is that how you would say that? Because I don't think that's really a word. Magnanimosity? No, that does sounds bad, right? It's like animosity. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying. Now I'm all self-conscious. I haven't brushed my teeth yet. I don't think you're supposed to say brushing my teeth. I'm getting distracted. I feel very passionately on the topic. There's a lot of things I wanted to share, but it's easier when I'm talking to you. But then usually I just end up listening to you because I'd rather do that. You are so loved. You really are so loved. You're just intense. And there's a lot of people, some of whom I have even met and known and had conversations with, and they don't know how to handle it. Sometimes I don't even know how to handle you. It can be taken as an insult. It can be said as an insult, but it's not an insult in any way, shape, or form. You're a constant vibrating, massive amount of energy, a lightning bolt. I mean, you're just like this phenomenal human being. And you're incredibly intelligent. And like we talked about earlier, oh, you're going to love this. You are going to, maybe not. It's not, there's something happening in here. It's just, I'm supposed to pay attention to the time. Okay. I'm good. I can record all the way up till 15 minutes. I don't know when you're going to have that 15 minutes to look at and read this and wait, no. There's no reading. I am in so much pain. Okay. I'm in pain and there's gaseousness happening, and I really want to share this message because you are so valuable and precious, but it's the type of valuable and precious that is not super in the forefront. And even when you are super in the forefront, because this culture here, they have, I can't even, between the gastrointestinal and the muscular crampageness and the twinges and it's a little difficult to be me these days. And I don't want you to get to this point. And I know there are ways in which we're so, so different. And there are ways in which we are the same. We are sisters, you and I. And please find a way. I know you don't know how to make things simple, and with the recitals and with everything that you do, and you give your best to everything, and you can't stop that. So find a way to start giving your best to yourself. And the best way for that, you and I, we're when you take the time to slow down to make sure that you read your scriptures and you pray and you eat before you get to your emails or you call people back or you work on whatever. And I know that you're doing, I mean, you're not only doing your best, I mean, you're giving, like, you're casting your pearls before swine, sweetie. No offense to all of those people. They don't know, they know not what they do, whatever, blah, blah, blah. However we're going to phrase this, right? You don't realize even how much you're giving. You know how much you're giving, and you know that it's starting to wear you out and whatever, but you don't realize how much you're giving because you've always given. And I know this because of my own experience and because I watch you. I watch you give and give and give and receive almost nothing in return. And then people, act as if, like, you're the the demanding one, or you're the, not speaking English one, or you're the, and it's ridiculous and it's exhausting, and I want more for you, and I'm just praying. Because come on, until you are known by the world, I mean, people don't even know what you face day and night and day and night by those that have never forgotten who you are, and they don't want you to be known in the world. They don't want you to have those chances and opportunities to have people be inspired by you and interact with you. Like, there are some of us that darkness is not in the mood for the truth and the teachings that we provide and shine. Even when we are at our worst and making mistakes and needing to apologize to people for being jerks, and then telling them that we will be the ones to determine just how much of a jerk we were. I love you so much. I don't even remember what I was saying, because it's so funny. Like, there's a light and a truth and an openness in that. There's a providing that you are offering. You share your soul day in and day out. And some people can't stand to look at that much brightness and be accountable for matching it. Matching it with their words, with their heart, with their energy, with whatever. I mean, I don't know. I do know. But I don't know, because I'm not there. And one of these days you'll have a team of people, so that after you've performed and no one acknowledges you, I mean, not no one literally, but almost no one, and then you're tripping down the stairs, because, I mean, I've been there, like, not with actual performances, but times when I have, been up those few stairs and up that level and then needing to come back down. Like, after speaking, I had to sit for 45 minutes. 45 minutes before I had the strength to get up and walk down, and I needed help. One of these days, you're going to have a partner, one special partner, but beyond that, you're going to have many partners. And they're on your team to support you, because they know that the support that you provide for other people is exponentially valuable. I don't know how soon that's going to happen, but I am really excited about the possibility of talking to my upstairs neighbors about, there it is! Ah, that's for you! I love you! Other people may not understand that. She doesn't like mouth noises, but she loves belches? What? But the point is, and time is running out, I'm really excited about, I know it's a ways to travel, but I'm already, my mind is churning of how to make it worth your while, besides my wonderful presence, of course, darling. But I think I might be able to work it out so that maybe there would be other people in this area that would want to do piano lessons also, and then you can choose, like, how long you want to be here, how many piano lessons you want to give. You can interview the kids, and you can pick. Like, I mean, I feel like there's ways we could do this to make it really, really worth your while, so that you're leaving feeling energized and uplifted, instead of tripping down the stairs or accidentally getting your key jammed in your car because you're so exhausted that you can barely put one foot in front of the other, sweetie. I pray that you don't end up in the hospital way that all of your other friends and all of us who are chronically ill have been. And I've got to stop it now. YouTube won't allow it. And if YouTube won't allow it, then I don't know how I'm going to get it to you, because I'm not technology savvy. I love you. I love you. Bye-bye.